Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
If it's really what you want.
It's the perfect solution, Mr. Holmes. Don't you agree?
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Wilde's already making himself at home. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Actors really need all this. This must be grease paint. I use the same brushes for makeup. Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. Makes me so angry.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week, and Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Ha! A love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her. A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
Strange. Love letter is typewritten. Good quality paper, quite fairly common ink, nothing special. Had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave a signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typed. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. Stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect? It's the same letter, the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
What else can I tell you?
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
It doesn't matter. He has left and he will never come back. There is nothing you can do.
Oh, Mr. Holmes! No, I cannot forget him. I shall be true to Hosmer. I shall wait for him. Goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes would have been more diplomatic.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your friend. Calm down, Toby. Now. It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. Ah, this solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. Oof. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the source of electricity for the... A package with explosive material.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else. There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it. A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket? Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? So selfish.
So funny.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
A silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wilde's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes. He's told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate! Come back! Damn it. Such a waste. It's Alice. I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair. It has no smell. Has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate, a soothing drug to aid sleep. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. He remembered her birthday. Good at that sort of thing. Alice has recently used this. Looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time. The phonograph's in. Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death. Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted family. She's spying. Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Strange taste in literature. Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here. This lock is quite new. The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. Word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Abraham Lincoln. Distant ancestor, Horace Verney. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime. Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton. I finished here, time to go. Here it is. I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back.
Hey, you! Shut up!
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people say.
Let's celebrate.
Good beer. Strong.
Perhaps I should try it.
I drink to forget that I drink.
I can hear nothing.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I've lost too much here. Damnable bets.
There's an illegal gambling den.
Your tackle Holmes fails.
Interesting. They have some kind of path for getting into.
Cheers. Thumbs up. Remember the end? He was afraid. He went upstairs.
The man with a head. That could be my
Celebrate.
way to go upstairs.
Cheers. Thumbs up. Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
He has a pass. Steal it to gain entry. Neat job.
You can get in.
Let's celebrate.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
A man. I should find a way to follow him.
Luck is on my
Hey,
side.
what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
It's my lucky day.
Look it, Snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area. To create a diversion, move the
It's
guard
my
away
lucky
from the
day.
door.
Look it, Snappy.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. A button for a mechanism. He uses the extra cards to cheat. This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. It's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trap. That's what I'll need to do for a diversion, then I can get outside.
It's my lucky day.
A well-cared-for hat. They allow knives here.
Luck is on my side.
Get out for a shilling. All in. It's my lucky day. Fools are lucky.
Look it, Snappy.
Just a lucky person.
I have to try and go around. invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid. The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago. Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door. They only left this room recently. Every card in this deck is the ace of spades. The man from the gambling room, the same card cheating accessory. A crack. There might be something behind the cupboard. Damn, I'm late. Left. It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang. It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairlip. No doubt these things were stolen. Our man, most likely with his family, after moving into our new home. Butler's pawn shop, Amber Street. This fellow pawned his belongings. Must be in great need of money. He apparently lives near this pawn shop. What's going on in there? Need to save Orson quickly. Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
Must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you, some answers as to my identity, when, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't involve my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
Here it is. Our suspect with his family near their house. Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
You won't speak with a stranger.
The last in high. Once you eliminate the impossible.
Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov. We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to attract the attention of...
Little rascal!
Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us, not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door, and he won't open it for anyone.
Where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything, and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God.
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
Oh, Holy Spirit, save your pan from demons and window frame. I must protect you from demons.
Father, it's a demon.
Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons! Wooden door, iron handle, battle the demon, unholy vandal!
Oh, Father, please help us.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
But save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
One of the solenoids for creating a bomb. This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars. It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written. It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart. The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888. Does he plan to escape from London? It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
The last in high.
Here it is. Good day, Constable. Is Inspector Lestrade here?
Inspector Lestrade is back at his office. Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Lestrade, I have two suspects in our case, Jack Cole and Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend them?
All right, Mr. Holmes, I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have both suspects apprehended.
There you are. They're all yours. No need to thank me.
Personalized thuggery. A novel. Expensive cigarettes. Looks like encrypted record. Spintria, used in the brothels of ancient Rome. Well, that's rather... useless. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
What erat demonstrate?
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hare lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? You search my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan, the brothel that you own. Can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. Just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
What's this note?
I don't know.
It was among your belongings.
So what?
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and, well, let's just say he hates you. Is this going to take long?
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered. Elementary. It's a notebook filled with debts, and Jeremiah's name is on the list.
To the cat, quickly!
I should find a way to get inside. This Chinese mask is quite ancient. Oh wait, it's just a well-made replica. An ancient Indian ritual. Unique. No. There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise. Ruby, amethyst, and emerald. All fake.
Oh, Guzzle's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I do? Guard duty. Relax, Mike. Got to earn it first. How long will that take? I know, mate.
Sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
That sound. Hey.
Hey! But what? No!
We need to get out of here. Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dog.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.